Guys, today I have for you absolutely ridiculous Barbarian Devil Dust Bleed setup for Nightmare difficulty. This one will apply such amount of status effects in the game. On top of that, you have mobility, and if you are sick and tired from Whirlwind setups, this will be perfect for you. We are using Whirlwind only for mobility reasons and of course to proc our bleed and vulnerability, but I will explain everything in a second because as cherry on top of the cake we have unlimited amount of dead blow in this setup. But before we continue, quick word from today's sponsor, U4GM. Guys, if you need some kind of help, then these guys can help you all with any task. With my butcher code, you will receive 5% discount on any order. But now let's get back to this setup. So how this works. So not only our Whirlwind will apply bleed effect, but also it will proc instantly Devil Dust skill. It's super dope, and not only our Whirlwind will proc it, but actually if we will use more than 100 Fury, we will proc another Devil Dust. But these legendaries are really nice. Some are giving us survivability. My setup is not perfect, attributes are absolutely garbage, but I just want to show you how powerful this setup is. Of course we're gonna use our shouts, but our main DPS source is Devil Dust and Dead Blow, because Dead Blow can hit around 15k per hit, and the reason is really simple. This perk, after spending 100 Fury, your next weapon mastery skill deals 94% increased damage. And weapon mastery skill is of course Dead Blow, one of the hardest hitting skills in Barbarian skill tree. It's simple as that. And we're gonna lose or spend Fury rapidly by using our Whirlwind skill. We are spinning all the time, but not for DPS reasons, for mobility reasons, to apply bleed effect that will slow enemies. And now you can properly spec out your weapons. If your weapons are dealing more damage to slowed enemies, vulnerable enemies, bleeding enemies, crowd control enemies, boom, you have insane amount of damage multipliers. And if you're gonna proc everything properly, it's absolutely stupid DPS also with your Dead Blow, because like I said, on vulnerable enemy you can deal insane amount of damage. But here is the trick though, guys. If you're gonna kill somebody with your Dead Blow, you're gonna reset the cooldown instantly. And if you're gonna farm dungeons where there are shit ton of enemies who will swarm you instantly, you can take out with one swing bunches, and you can stack damage on top of damage on top of damage. Again, if you're gonna spend 100 Fury, not only you are increasing your weaponry skill, but also you're gonna proc another Whirlwind. So our not Whirlwind, but Devil Dust. So we are proccing Devil Dust by spending Fury and using simply Whirlwinds. And to reduce the cost of the Fury or to spin non-stop, this special ring is super dope. 20% reduced cost or receiving back spended Fury is absolutely insane. But this is simple showcase how this build works. My legendaries are not perfect, attributes are not that great. I'm still farming for the best pieces, but look at this. Boom, Dead Blow number 1, Dead Blow number 2, Dead Blow number 3, and I can keep proccing. Make sure that you're hitting enemies, because sometimes you can miss those easily. The targeting system sometimes can be pain in the ass, but if you're gonna do everything properly, Jesus goddamn, damage output, it's super dope. And like I said, it's new player friendly. You need only 3 legendaries to deal insane damage. Legendary, which can provide you with 94% increased weaponry skill damage, of course reducing cooldowns with your shutouts for any nearby enemy, and Dustwind procs with your Whirlwind and by spending Fury. So everything is really simple here. We're gonna use our Shout War Cry just to receive more DPS output, receive less damage, and to increase our resource gathering. And here is the cool synergy. Look at this. Dead Blow deals 100 increased damage to bosses. It's another modifier. And also, if that blow damages at least one enemy, you gain Fury. Absolutely amazing synergy. Of course, you need to use Hamstring skill as well, because now you're gonna slow enemies since we are applying bleed effect with our whirlwind. But the core synergy is here, guys. Now we are receiving with Pit Fighter, we are receiving increased damage in close range, but his exposed vulnerability, dealing direct damage with a weapon mastery, which is Dead Blow. Skill causes your next core skill to make enemies vulnerable for 1 second, and our next core skill, of course, is Whirlwind. So not only our Whirlwind will apply bleed effect, now it applies vulnerability, and also it slows enemies down. If you're gonna spec out properly on your double-handed weapons, all these attributes which can increase your DPS output, goddamn man. Now your Dead Blow is receiving stupid amount of damage because Whirlwind has already spent 100 Fury. You have all the stacks, all the status effects, and BAM! Slap those asses. Butcher drops the mic. Bye!